Hello and welcome to Northeast Webshots. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today I have with me Mr. Rupesh Rai, who has this amazing startup which is called Local Connection. Let's know from him what is Local Connection and what is his business and who are being benefited. First of all, welcome to Northeast Webshots, sir.
Thank you, Angel.
It's an honor for us to have you here.
Yeah, thank you so much. My name is Rupesh Rai and I'm from Chota Sintam. It's basically located near Setipur, right? Near to Ranipul. So it's 2 kilometers from Ranipul. And starting about Local Connection, what is Local Connection? It's an OTA Management Group, like what we have started. So OTA Management Group is basically since post-pandemic, right now we start talking about after 2019, tourism industry has been impacted. And overall, like revenue generation model has changed. Now, prior to that, you might have connection, like you might be getting booking from travel agent booking. You might have connection with other people. You might be filling your hotel rooms inventory. But now, post-pandemic, things have drastically changed. Now, OTA is a future. I'll tell you why. Because most of the people in India, worldwide, we have easy access to internet by mobile phones, right? So now you don't need to have those connection where you reach to a certain person and ask, okay, fine, I want to travel, make me a booking. No, you just pack your bags and you randomly travel. In that case, you need an OTA in order to do business, right? That's online visibility. Or OTA is like basically online travel agencies. Those are booking.com or Goda, right? GoMMT. So what they do is like they list, when we list your property in any of this OTA channels, if you have a good visibility, if you have a good management that running through, it will, what it does, it gives you a revenue generation, a source of revenue generation, and your occupancy is filled. So literally, if you have a targeted customer, if you have a good compatibility with your TA and the other sources, you might be filling. For example, you have 10 rooms. You call someone, you fill your 10 rooms. That's next to impossible. You might get six rooms. So 60% of your occupancy has been filled in a way. In 100%, your 60% is filled. So now you come to 40%. So how you gonna fill that 40%? 40%, how you gonna fill that? So basically, we come to picture. We try to make visibility online and make sure that you get your booking, you get your occupancy filled and you get your revenue generated. So overall in picture, what we do is for smaller homestays to bigger hotels, you can contact us. We can work together. We will make sure that you get your occupancy filled. So basically,
since when and why Local Connection started?
Local Connection, I started, like on Feb, and then after that there was like lockdown and I couldn't, do business. Then like last month, like I initiated again, right? So I have onboarded few properties, and prior to that I had few properties. I'm managing their OTAs, right? And I have my own website and I have my own app, because that's an add-on. So that will add some benefit for the affiliated partners who are affiliated to me in order to get their revenue generated. And basically what happens is, I'll tell you, for example, you talk about a cluster. I'll give you a small example. You talk about Assam Ninja. There are small homestays going around. They are working together. They are operating a business. Now post-pandemic, now after the pandemic, now the things have changed. Now the business module has changed. It's no longer where you communicate to people, you call people, travel agents. It doesn't work in that way. So the visibility has come down to zero. People are not traveling. So whoever is traveling, whoever has the online visibility, people are coming to that hotel or that homestay, all right? And in order to do that, they might have incurred a lot of charges. They might have pushed a lot of money in the business in order to sustain and in order to do that. But I come as I come in the middle, where I give them opportunity to do that without any revenue charges. What I do is I have a commission that I'll take, but the things that they don't have to incur those charges, they don't have to engage in all those things. They can rather focus on other way of getting a business, right? So they can focus on another way of getting business, in not to get involved in all this online platform, which I'll be doing it. So in line what I was talking is like homestays. So what happens is in Assam, India, like visibility has gone to zero. So what I do is I come in pictures, I make sure that the entire cluster gets visible online, people do get booking, and round about that, it's easier for them to do also. Right, so this is what basically I'm focusing on, more in homestays, smaller hotels who doesn't have that facility or that revenue in order to do such encroachment about in the big, to fight against the big OTA, big hotels. If you normally have a chain of hotels, for example, you have a hotel in Darjeeling, you have a hotel in Sikkim, you have a upper hand in order to do business. Why? You have a lot of revenue coming through. You enforce channel manager, you pay to him, you do promotions, you go to tourism fest and all, where you promote your business. But for the local business, for smaller SRNs is sellable room nights or inventory, what we call. If you have 5 inventory, it's not feasible to go down to Siliguri and promote your business, and not to go down to Kolkata. That's not feasible. So I do that for them in a cluster.
So it is helping a lot of people who are interested in affiliating with
Yeah, that's right.
So to all the hotelers and homestays, what is the message that you want to convey to them?
See, the first thing, I want to convey to the travel agents, right? I'm not going to impact anyone's business. I'm not here to compete with them. See, the market, what I'm competing is internet, right? Right, with the online sites, right? OTA, I'm promoting them in OTA in order to get good booking in meta sites, right? I've already meta sites are those sites where people bargain, they have a competitive bid going on every time. So I make sure that our hotels, like whoever has contract, been in contact with me, or who have joined my business, right, or been affiliated, I make sure that they get booking in all those sites. Every time they get clicked, and your inventory gets filled. So my competition is not with the local travel agents, and I'm not going to impact any travel agents right over here.
Instead, you are trying to help.
Yeah, instead I'm trying to build revenue which was diverted by some people, some other companies outside of India, right? Or some companies outside of Sikkim, right? I'm competing with them. I'm not competing with the local TAs or anyone. So my business line is completely different from what they are doing. So my message to the hotelers and homestays, you can come and join with us, right? And ease of doing business is always good, right? Ease of mind, it will give you ease of mind and more of revenue, and that's what I want to say.
How can one contact you?
See, I'm going to give you, I have my app going down in Local Connection in Play Store, right? I have my own website, right? I'll just give you a link. So you can just click into that. I have my Facebook page running through, right? You can just call me up, and definitely we can do business together, right? Instead of, let's bring Gurgaon, right? Gurgaon, like whatever hub we have in India, all the IT hubs in Gurgaon to Sikkim. Why not we can do that, right? Why not we can build a team over here, IT team in Sikkim? It's possible, right? Right? We can always outsource it if we want to. Right? That's what I've been doing now. And I've been training my staff with outsourced people. I've been training my staff from, I'm calling all the individuals outside of Sikkim, and I can train them, and we can do things together, right?
So Local Connection, I went through a lot of reviews in app, in Play Store just now, and I saw people commenting and people reviewing that it's reliable, and they all were very much thankful. So how you feel when you receive such kind of feedbacks?
See, I definitely, it's good for any business, right? Getting a good reviews, right? See, now that things have changed in terms of previously the reviews were no matter to anyone. Now it matters to any business holder, anyone doing business. So it does matter, and reliability, that's really nice coming up from the people who have booked hotels through my site, and definitely thank you to them.
Yeah. So Sikkim is a kind of hub when it comes to tourism, and one of the key industry here, budding, blooming. It's Sikkim, and we also have so many facilities going on, and also government ले पनि एकदम राम्रोसँगले हेल्प पुर्याइराख्नु भएको छ tourism industry को लागि. So you as a startup, तपाईको startup हुँदै गर्दाखेरि पनि what do you feel कि अझै पनि governmentले के गर्न सक्छ होला tourism मा? And also all the locals जतिजना यो tourism बाट आफ्नो कमाई लिइराख्नु भएको छ उहाँहरूले पनि अझै के गर्न सक्छ होला?
See, that's totally up to the government. Like decision what they take is like I cannot have I don't have any expertise on saying what government should do and not to do. All I can do is I can promote them, right, in my own means, right. And I'll tell you, government cannot initiate, government cannot do all this because it's a revenue generation platform, and there is always, there is always what you call the beach ma communication barrier huncha. Revenue generation is very tough, and government shouldn't be involved in all this. They can only promote, right? Paisa kamaunchu bhanera government cannot do that in every booking. No, it's not possible also. Because there are a lot of things that takes in the background. You have AI coming through, artificial intelligence coming through. You have your booking engine coming through. These things come through. There are a lot of technology comes when you get one booking from an individual, right? There are a lot of things goes in the background. See, when you develop an app, it's not that you just click an app. Okay, the app works, and there are a lot of things that have done in the background in order to make that app, right? Maybe the UI is not so good, but still that takes a lot of effort, in order to get the inventory filled. I need to rectify, I need to notify all the OTAs that, oh, this room is filled. So in order to do that, government, see, I'll tell you, I have nothing to say about the government. Whatever they're doing is their job, right? And their promotion is their thing. And my business is all about promoting them, helping them in order to do business, right? And my focus is like, not only Sikkim, like, I want to grow now. Like, I have few properties coming up in Darjeeling, I have coming up in Siliguri. So definitely I've said prior to this, like, I have no competition over here. I'm just here to do business and promote them. And locally, because locally it's easy to do business, right? As the buy you key buyer, that's what help me out. Key buyer, key going upon. So that's what I'm doing. So I have nothing to say about the government and all and their policies, right?
To everyone, so the youngsters who have interest in ITs and also your field ma katila knowledge chala, but the opportunity paunu bhako chaina hola uharलाई के भन्न चाहनुहुन्छ? See,
definitely you can call me up. We can build a team and we can work together. Since it's a startup and I'm doing a business right now, you can call me up, and whatever an opportunity I can provide to you, see, we can definitely work together. And see, I never say you're my employee. No, I don't want to be an employer. We are colleagues, right? See, I'm here to do business, right? And but the thing is that I don't want to be a boss, or I don't want to be, I want to be an see, entrepreneur. I'll tell you, the entrepreneur word is really misguided sometimes, and misinterpreted, right? People say entrepreneur. No, I'm doing a small startup business, right? That's it, simple. Like, let's not begin a high-fi word like, okay, fine, you're doing this. No, I'm saying simple. Let's make it simple, right? So if you want to join with us, call me up. My number is there. We can start up.
So there are lots of people coming up with this startup things, and they are trying to do something with their life in Sikkim. We see now, right?
Yeah.
So to the viewers of Northeast Webshots, especially who are watching right now, to them, ke bhanna chahanuncha?
Basically what I want to say is thank you so much, Northeast Webshot, right? And first of all, tapale मलाई platform dinu bhayo, and the thing is that to hoteliers also, to all the young entrepreneurs who gonna start all the startup ideology liera. And in India, every college college soccer student, they have this certain thing. First thing is startup, right?
And now another scheme is coming up,
70%.
One family, one entrepreneurs.
Yeah, everyone wants to do a startup, and it's really challenging. I know funding issue, not only funding, revenue is something other thing, but you need to have a core concept how you're gonna generate your revenue. Revenue is important. So build that platform, and do whatever you feel like. It's your life. You try your best, you fail. Do another business, try another business. Failure is the way to success, right? If if you fail something, try another. Like before this, I've tried many things. I failed. I'm doing this again, right? So I'm gonna try until unless I'm successful. Until unless I get a compatible business which is very good to me, and I can earn revenue with it. So basically, I'll to the entrepreneurs started. Elon Musk like the Tesla owner. See, everything in this world is free. You need to know where you can get it. So that's the thing, right?
So talking about like local connection again, you're helping out the travelers who wish to visit Sikkim and in and around places, right? Bhutan ko afno tourism ko jun chai thupro policies rules haru cha, and Sikkim we are open to every visitors out here. So personally as a Sikkimist like kasto tourist aunu parcha jasto लाग्छ Sikkim ma?
See, you cannot. So first thing, I've been in this industry for a long time, and I've seen people classifying people, right? Tagging you categorical people to category. Why you want to categorize all human? If you have a purchasing power, if you have money, you are a consumer, and you have a right to travel. Why there should be any restriction to anyone? If I have a money to pay to any hoteler, so why you classify as a single tourist? Why you classify? I don't classify. For me, every consumer who has purchasing power, that's like they can come and visit. Let's don't no tagline, Let's not tag. Let's bring revenue. Money is important now.
Yeah.
People are struggling. Government is struggling. We are not filing GST now, right? The revenue is not coming up. There's no tag. There shouldn't be any tagline now. We should be open for business now. See, we have to live with COVID. COVID will stay for another for 10 years. You're gonna have the same policy going up? No, we have to come up with something up, right? So let's not tagline to any tourists coming to Sikkim. Everyone is welcome, right? And what we can do is we can set a guideline. We can explain to tourists, like we have a board and all banners and all, like we have a marketing tools where you can make them like what we are. See, afai bhala to jagat bhala. That's what I say. Let's not tagline.
What are the other things that individual can do if they want to come in this business? Like
what I recommend is go for some certification courses, right? There are a lot of certification courses that goes on in Google, right? Google Analytics, right? Machine learning, database management. These are the certification courses that goes on in like you can easily access that. You can get free of cost in YouTube also. Open it, everything is in YouTube, what is data analysis? Open it, learn it, that will help you out. So things is like I want people to have more skills, how they can do it. All these certification courses, get in skill, learn things. That's what you need nowadays, right? The skill is that's what you need. If you are educated, you cannot say I'm educated, fine. The college degree will just give you a simple understanding, length into breadth. That's it. After that, you need to find out how you're gonna get that length, right? How you're gonna get that breadth, right? So it's all to you, So every individual have their own capability, have their own potential, right? So sooner or later, everybody will find their path. It's not that it's koseko chito huncha, koseko dilo huncha. Don't get disgruntled or frustrated. Frustration will lead to nowhere. Find something. If you find a small job, do it, right? It's just money, right? You do it. Experience it. You'll experience doing a small kirana ko dukan also, right? Working in that also part time. And we oh no, we'll not do it. Do it. I've done a lot of petty jobs, right? I'll tell you. So why experience, right? I want to learn from people, right? So that's it,
As a business person, what are the other business that you see in Sikkim? Next 5 years, Sikkim, kun business flourish karsa?
See, now all I can see is like I've seen it like you're a small like business hamro locally, like we don't have our own couriers, right? And that's the thing where you can deal it. I've seen all the parties coming from planes, right, exploring our places. Why not set up a hub in Rompu, right? Right, set something, tracking. That's all with the tracking. Get stock from Siliguri, right? Deliver to our places that you can get. Amazon lay every delivery package, my every agent like 20 rupees dinner, right? And I was talking to one of the delivery guy, 1 महिनामा 1 लाख जतिको income, right? See, and our people will not do it because same thing like सानो काम हो, right? 1 लाख को business.
Yeah.
Normally इसको target हुन्छ 50 packages you have to deliver. Multiply it.
Yeah.
So the
figures playing with figures.
Yeah. So these are the things, you know, and let's stay one to more youth. Like don't get disgruntled, you know, do something, you know, get yourself engaged, you'll find your way.
Okay. What are the books that you want to recommend our dear viewers who are interested in business?
See, the books, there are a lot of books. I don't read books, right? First thing, I don't read books.
Or maybe what are the videos that one must watch if they want
that's
to
what I'm saying.
business,
Go to YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of watching all those things, find. So there are a lot of online sites where you can, you know, learn a lot of things. For instance, Udemy, where, you know, for 300, 400 you get a courses. Just learn from it, like, you know, go for a half an hour, 1 hour, learn something, go to another, skip another video, learn something. That's nowadays, like, I don't read books.
Engage yourself with something productive.
Yeah, I don't read books because, like, those things are like more into, you know, programming and all when I look into it. So for me, books are like,
okay, so
I've stopped that like long time back.
Okay, you have a long screen time or?
Yeah.
How you manage your time? I mean, how you do this business and at the same time you are also engaging yourself in YouTube and learning new things?
Yeah, so you know, every time, you know, mix, you know, what I do is I routine myself, right? So, keep on with that. I routine myself, I just look into, you know, I manage things, you know, like I have to train my staff, I have to do my things, you know, since my staff is new, like a lot of process I need to teach her how you know, how to onboard properties, how to do those things, you know. And on side by side, I make sure that I watch all those things, you know. So basically, learning is, you know, learning is a curve, you know. It's like it starts from slowly and slowly, you know, until unless you're not hungry for knowledge, right? So, no, nobody gonna, you know, help you out.
I wish you all the best for Local Connections.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Really, really honored to have you here. Any last message that you want to add up?
Nothing so.
Thank you once again. So he was Mr. Rupesh Rai, and you will find every links. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll find the link in description, and this, if you're watching in Facebook, then you can find all the links and the apps here. So please go and check him out, and wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much.
With this is Ajay Rai signing off for now. We are available in YouTube, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.